Welcome to today's Game 3 of quarterfinal Saturday. It's a blue affair at the Big Pumpkin. We have Brainerd, the upstart Brainerd Warriors. They take on the number 2 seed Minnetonka Skippers and defending champions Minnetonka. Defeated Andover 6-3 last night. Brainerd had to win 2 games yesterday. They beat Farmington, who I thought was a really good team. And then last night, they beat the hosts, Rochester, in an exciting affair. And their fans were fired up. More Brainerd fans have found their way down from the Brainerd Lakes area. And we're going to have a nice audience of Brainerd folks watching their boys take on the defending champs. State 3rd place last year. Once the pucks get picked up here, we will introduce the teams, starting lineups, and play a national anthem. And after the anthem, we'll drop the puck here from Graham in Rochester, Minnesota.
Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a ½ pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Generally speaking, water is a better fluid to use to rehydrate with. A big part of the importance of hydration is hydrating before the race rather than during the race. So, the hydration before a long distance race in particular really starts the day before the race, probably almost 24 to 36 hours before the race, to be completely hydrated.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a ½ pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
All right. Lineups read. Anthem played. We're just one pump-up chant for each team in their huddle. And we will be dropping the puck here from chilly Graham Arena here in Rochester, Minnesota. The newest of the 4 rinks. The original Rink 1 hosted the World Juniors in the late 70s in its early stages of what is now one of the greatest amateur? Yeah, they'd be amateur hockey players, amateur hockey events in the world. Here we go, Brainerd and Tonka. Drop the puck. And right out of the gate, Featherstone fires one on net. And Cooper Corona makes the save. I was really impressed with these big guys from Brainerd. Let's see if they can hang with Tonka. If they do, you are in for an absolute treat. Absolute treat if Brainerd can hang with these boys. Leary to Featherstone. Hits off of his stick, and they gain the zone. That Rochester team they beat last night was very good. Leary scoops one into the zone. He'll get a change. Chasing it is Sullivan Lick. Keep an eye on Sullivan Lick. He was absolutely incredible last night. Got a wicked snapshot. And he's flanked by a couple big wingers. There's a lot of girth to this Brainerd team. Wenshaw, Featherstone, Leary. They will wear you down. They will wear you down. And they have an excellent goaltender in Aaron Van Weingern. Shot on, save, Van Weingern. Comes out. Here comes Gaken. Nolan Gaken gets it in deep. Good play by Gaken there, the poke check. And back comes Tonka. Tonka shot high over the net by Walker Penhollow. And it goes back deep, poking it off the puck. Here comes Gaken. Gaken pokes it off the stick of Braylon Tousignant. Goes back to the point. Tipped, goes just wide. Good hustle there by Wenshaw. We saw a lot of Wenshaw last night. Shot on. It's been all Brainerd here. They're coming right at him. They're not waiting. They're not waiting for Tonka. They're like, hey, we don't have anything to worry. We have nothing to lose. Brainerd's gone 1-7 in their last 8 games here at the Pumpkin. And they are coming for it today. Ware cuts in. This is a guy you really got to, if you're Brainerd, you got to keep an eye on. Obviously, Dean Stevens, but Ozzie Ware is a weapon. Saw him play against Austin Maple Grove a couple weeks ago. Lots to like about Ozzie's game. Just ferocious. Very aggressive. He'll enter the zone on his backhand. He's checked a bit, feeding in front, intercepted. Brainerd will bring it out. This is Timmons. Angles one off the boards, out to the neutral zone. Ware poked off the puck. Good hustle by Potvin. Nash feeds it in. Back to the point. Aldrich, stutter step, fires one. Into the zone. And it pops out. Eggert. Eggert slips it down low. This one pops out. Potvin. Nash, nice play. Doesn't go into the zone. Stinson Finds Stevens. Gakin gets it out to neutral. Gakin's going to be a problem for the Skippers, I think. He's got a lot of hustle in those breezers. Velasco. Gets it. Slides it all the way across. Brainerd executing well. This one comes out. Nash. Slides one across. Here comes Stevens. He is dangerous. Cuts in, makes a play. Poking his Van Wangeren off the stick, and it produces a good opportunity. Doing shot off the post. Steered away. Rebound. Pelledello shot. Can he get on it? Puck is loose. He does. And Tonka answers. Van Wangeren with a big couple saves there. Will Stinson on the draw for the Skippers, winning it is Wenshaw. Holding it in is Tousignant. Stinson. This one pops out, fires, deflected. Chasing after it. Hoffman into the corner. I remember Hoffman from the Squirtacular Championship team that Tonka had 2 years ago. Feeding in front. That one goes just wide. That's Cuchamilio. A new player to the Tonka system, moved here from Dallas. He had the scrimmage against Maple Grove a couple weeks ago. He still had his Dallas Stars breezers. He's gotten them new breezers or covers or something. Yeah, they look like breezers. A lot of times you have the black breezer and you put the royal blue covers over them. Ware on the draw. They win it back. Velasco fakes forehand, flips it to the backhand. Here's Timmons. Out to neutral. Leary after it. So is Featherstone. And Ware gets it in. Nice pass by Ware to Schultz. It's loose. Through the skates. Festi can't get it. And Timmons gets dragged down, no call. The Leary with it. Quick shot, nice blocker save by Corona. Back to the point. Velasco racing with Festi. He gets it, stops, nice play. Now he's running into some trouble. This one pops into the air. Leary. He'll take it wide and give a little backhand into the zone. Patting it wide. Is Corona. Intercepted. Well, attempted interception by Gakin. Like I said, Gakin's going to be trouble today. Cuts in, wrist shot. That one goes way wide. Holding the zone is Bloom. Now 2-on-1 for the Skippers. Cutting in, shot, goal! Right over the shoulder of Van Wangeren. It's Colton Nash. And the Skippers get the first goal. And they lead 1-0. What a shot. Just beat Aaron over the right shoulder. I thought one of the keys of the game was Brainerd needed to score first to really wake up the Skippers. Velasco with it. could not make out the assist. We'll have to get that later. And now the skipper's really starting to pour things on here. Van Wangeren with another good save. And we got a little pushing and shoving in front. And I think the refs are gonna escort a pair of players to the box. Yeah, Dewing and Hoff. Yeah, Connor Hoff will go off for coincidental minors. Through the skates. Here comes Johnson. Johnson cut off. Caden Johnson cutting in. Shot just wide by Stinson. And Brainerd clears it. But nice play by Eggert. But Stinson was offside. For Hoff and Stone, he's bumped off the puck. And Cuchamilio with it. Finds Hoffman. Hoffman crosses the line, backdoor feed, and a pretty play on the back door to Stinson. He can't catch up with it. And now Stinson gets it back. He's got a good shot, fires one on. Van Wieringen can't cover. We're gonna get icing on Brainerd if it makes it all the way down. I can't see it. Icing waved. Picked up by Skippers. Hoffman dumps it in. Penhallow chases it down. Penhallow's listed as a D, but he's down below the hash right now. He's played forward in his day, that's for sure. Long pass. Picked up by Lick. Lick can't catch up to it. And now Bloom to Lick. Lick's shot on net, knocked away. Now Lick gets it back. Gotta tell you, these Brainerd uniforms are sweet. They are well put together. They had good uniforms last year too, by the way. They have really got a nice look. Got a little gray in their stripes, gray everywhere. And now Lick, he's dangerous. Shot, low, save Corona. This one hops the stick, chasing it down. And this is Reed. Reed to Gaken. Potvin clears it out. This one gets on the stick of Bloom. Bloom gets tripped. Brainerd coaches, fans looking for a call. Didn't really think it was a trip. They're not calling as much as they did earlier. And the previous referee crew is calling everything. Oh my Lord. We had a penalty fest. Dean Stevens cuts through. Oh, and a backdoor feed right there on the doorstep with Stinson. Backdoor Stevens denied through some traffic. And Brainerd just clears it. They'll live to fight another day. That was Gaken. 2:43 to go. And they've dodged a couple bullets from Tonka right now. Stevens on the draw with Featherstone. Eggert holds the zone. Reed battles with Stevens. Stevens holds it. Shot. Just over the crossbar. And a couple ooh and ahs from the Minnetonka fans. And Tonka now taking over the offensive zone. Brainerd's gotten some zone time, but they don't hang on to the zone as much as Tonka does. They get in, they get a shot or two, and here comes Nash, and that's about it. And Stevens, shot, goal! What a rip by the 2022 tourney MVP. Beats Van Wieringen with a wrister, and it's 2-0 with 1:52 to go here in the first period. Dean Stevens. Velasco gets it deep. And Brainerd fans get a little testy. They feel like they need a power play. Maybe something, they need a break. Best way to get that is outwork your opponents. You get a penalty on the Skippers now. On the Warriors, and the Skippers will go on the power play. So I think the frustration for Brainerd grows with each one of these breaks that's not going their way. Yep, we got to call it both ways. Call from the Brainerd fans. Brainerd's gonna have to hold on here in this final minute of the first. Aldrich walks it, finds Stevens. Stevens shot, goal! Ho, 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 ho. Dean Stevens with an absolute snipe. His second of the day, and it's hard to save a shot with that much precision and steam. Wow, it's 3-0 with a minute to go in the first. Holy smokes, impressive. Gaken firing it in. Penhollow feeds to Eggert. Picked off, now a 2-on-2 for Feste. Feste's shot, good save. And out comes Brainerd. They're able to gain the zone temporarily. Now Ware. Ware leaning in, shot. Oh, a big save by Aaron on that one. Pops past to his no Gaken. Tries to get it in the air. He had Bloom. Well, that'll do it for the first period. Tonka leading 3-0. Ooh, premature, 1 second. 1.7 to go. And we'll take a short break after the first. Be back here. Thanks to our sponsor, Lots of Matza Pizza. Half pound of cheese on every one of those pizzas. That's it. Period one is done. Tonka leads 3-0. We'll be back in just a minute on YHH.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis.
We're back for period 2. Here from Rochester, Brainerd down 3-0. Breen shot on goal. It's picked up by Bloom. He gains his own Leary, excuse me. Now after this Featherstone. Featherstone, this kid just works super hard. Super hard. Doing. Clears it out, picked up by Leary. He flips one in the air. That's gonna take a funny bounce. Good save by Corona. This one comes all the way out. Chasing it down is Stevens. Stevens with a pair of goals already. And an MVP plaque. He's got about at least 3 MVP plaques. He might have more than that from YHH. Backdoor feed by Stevens. To Hoffman with a tip. That one goes just wide. Whistle blew for something. I'm not sure what for. Maybe it hit the net. It did hit the netting. It hit glass, so I figured it was. So it hit glass and then netting, huh? That's a strange one. Colton Nash has a goal. Dean Stevens with a pair. Tonka leads 3-0. Early second period in semifinal number 3 of 4. Excuse me, quarterfinals. Third of that one, we have White Bear Lake and Osseo Maple Grove next. And a puck flew into the bleachers and drilled a kid from Osseo Maple Grove in the shoulder. Nothing bad. It was kind of flipped into the air. More than it was fired. OMG going with the All Blacks this year for their swag. Eggert gets it deep. Hoffman to Stinson. Stinson hasn't hit the score sheet yet, but man, he's made an impression. Speaking of MVP plaques, Stinson was the MVP of the Squirtacular a couple years ago. Makes a nice play. Cuts in. Deeks. Stopped by Velasco. Now Brainerd putting on some pressure. They got a 2-on-1. And it turns into a 1-on-2 because nice move! Backhander. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Nice move by Lick. Now Reed. Plays one off the wall. Picked up by Ware. Ware enters the zone. Ware holds it. Goes for the wraparound. Denied by Potvin. Nice hustle by Potvin. Schultz pushes him to the ice. No call. And here comes Brainerd back. Gakin fires one. Loses. Wow, 2 rough shots there for Gakin. Puck's, the stick slipped out of his hand on one, and then he misfired the other one. Here comes Penhallow. Brings it up, leans in, shot, save by Van Weingaren. Tuzigno shot, deflected, goes just wide. And back comes Featherstone. Featherstone. Nice little back pass, intercepted by Schultz. Schultz with it. Shot on. Blocker save by Van Weingaren. And Doing gets it. Doing. Fires one toward the net. Steered away. Stevens feeds it through. Knocked off the puck. Leary gets it to neutral. Nash gets it for the Skippers. He fires one in. We're going to get an icing on Minnetonka. At the 9:12 mark of the second. Brainerd gets the draw. This is Hoff. Picked up by Nash. Nash finds Stevens. Stevens has Doing. Backhand shot. Goal. Leighton Doing makes it 4-0. Big goal there. That's a dagger. I'm not seeing Brainerd getting 3 or 4 goals in the rest of this game, but anything's possible. Wenshaw on the draw. Picked up by Hoffman. Hoffman fires one. Stinson. Back to the point. Quick shot, that's blocked. Foot race now. After it. Just not enough. Johnson gets it toward the net. Back comes Cuchamilio. Stinson. Stinson cuts it through. Wrist shot. Saved by Van Weingaren. Held in by Aldrich. Down low to Stinson. Good body check there by Breed. Stinson tries to for the short side high. Puck is uncomfortably loose in front for Brainerd. And Brainerd clears it. Icing, no, not icing, it'll be hit a Tonka player on the bench. And I think they're gonna call that. I'm not sure where the right place to play this is. And they're going neutral zone. I think what they're saying is it hit the Tonka bench. And since it's Tonka zone, they can't get an advantage. So they always move it 1 dot further back. 1 dot further back than it's originally supposed to be. And that would have been the further back zone. 7:28 to go, 4-0 lead for Tonka. Hoff, fans on it, gets it back. This one goes in front. I thought Featherstone high stick that one, but no call. Feeding it through to Ware. Festi can't catch up to it. Timmons loses it. Picked up by Schultz. Schultz takes it wide. Gets it poked off his stick. Now Festi shoots at it, fans on it. Schultz doesn't like what he sees, so he just rims it behind the Warrior net. And the Warriors get it out to neutral, where Leary and Penhallow will chase it. Here comes Ware. Ware feeds it across the crease. And the Skippers couldn't catch up to it. Tusignant to Breen. Breen feeds Nash. And they feed it long, and icing will be called. 6:13 to go. The ref saying that they didn't knock that one out of the air. I thought they might have gotten that, a piece of that, and obviously icing would have been waived. Tonka taking control. Surgically holding down the fort, out shooting Brainerd 18-9. It's been puck possession. Shot on. Van Wangeren with the save. Breen with the shot. That makes all the way through, but wide. Nash on the hash mark. Deeks feeding it through. Breen, shot, low, rebound. I thought for sure it was a goal. It's still loose, and the ref blows it dead. It was not covered by Van Wangeren, but it was out of sight of the official, and you get a whistle with 5:26 to go. Hoffman, just good feet. Stinson, great feet. Deeks to his backhand. Got Cucciamilio in front, and he scores. The Italian Stallion gives Tonka a 5-0 lead. Pretty pass in front. And we are at 5-0, which gives us a running time moment. Stevens feed that one to him, or was it Nash? Or Stinson. Hoffman, maybe. Stinson and Hoffman credited with the assists. Cucciamilio. And it's 5-0. Clock is running. We are in running time. Minnetonka holds the zone. Wenshaw breaks it out. Finds Timmons. Timmons angled nicely by Tuzigno. Penhallow loses it. Shot. Wenshaw. Ooh, that would have been nice for the Warriors. They fire one into the zone. Schultz pass takes a funny carom off the wall. Penhallow feeds it through. Schultz chips it down low. To the slot, on the hash mark, Stevens, he brings it out of the zone. Offside's called. Doing on the draw with Lick. Back to Breen. Breen slides it over to Franks. Noah Franks with it. Spins, makes a nice move. Breen to Stevens. Nice pass to Doing. And a shot is blocked by the Warriors. Stevens gets it. Stevens hooked and dragged down. Nash paddles one into the corner. Velasco gets it. Nice play. He fires one off the half wall out to neutral. Franks to Nash. So much blue on this ice right now. It's fun to watch, kind of. Now Doing. Nice move. Doing cuts in. He's hooked. Makes a move. Goal. Despite being hooked and held on to, he powered through it and gets his second of the day. Doing's got two. Stevens got two. Cuchamillo gets it in. And it's 6-0 in favor of Tonka. Puck comes out of play with 30 seconds to go here in the period. We'll take a short break at the end. Here comes Henson. Holds it, leaves it. Cuchamillo intercepts it, and that's it for period two. We'll be back here in just a minute for the final period from Rochester.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Back for period 3 here from Rochester. Minnetonka, a commanding 6-0 lead. Goals by Dean Stevens ×2. Leighton Dewing ×2. Gavin Cuchamilio 1 and Colton Nash 1. Have found 25 of their shots. 6 out of their 25 shots, 6 have gone in. Eggert shot. Back the other way. Here comes Gakin. Gakin shot fired wide, or misfires. Kind of fanned on a little bit. Here comes Ware. Ozzie Ware. His shot goes wide. Gakin gets a change. He had a pass to him. Here comes Reed. Feeds one toward the net. Deflected by Leary just wide. And back comes Dewing. Dewing, nice play. Fakes it, looking for the hat trick, but instead he goes back door to Nash. Nash goes backhand to him. And Featherstone intercepts it. Dewing gets it back. He's a little bit out of gas after that rush. And Leary will break it out. Leary loses in his skates. Penhollow gets it. Now Dewing enters the zone. Dewing, good hands, shot. That one, I'm not sure what it hit, but ended up going into the netting. And out of play. Semifinals are shaping up. Eden Prairie and Stillwater will play. Today at 4:15. And looks like Tonka will play the winner of White Bear and Maple Grove. Here's Stinson, breaks it out. Got Hoffman wide open, good pass. Hoffman gets by Velasco. Nice move. What a pass. From Stinson to Hoffman, long distance, and then he gets past Velasco and then works his way in, past Van Weingieren. And it's 7-0. Hoffman gets his second point. Stinson gets his second assist. Yeah, that's a runny nose. It is cold in here and getting colder by the minute. I did notice that my broadcast partner here snuck in some hand warmers. I saw that. I did not bring gloves for the first time. Remember, it was like 60 degrees when we left, so like I have this like my fall brain. I left Minneapolis with my fall brain. I'm gonna go home with my winter brain. Let's just put it that way. Holy smokes, it's chilly in here. Where? Back to the outside. Good defensive play there by Reed. Colin Reed's played a solid game today. Gakin, he'll take it wide, fires one into the zone. He'll get a change. And back come the Skippers. Stevens The always dangerous Dean Stevens. Look at this kid. He's just got such good hands. Doing shot, blocked. Wrist shot, that's blocked. Aldrich. Nice hands, gets past Timmons. And the Skippers are able to hold the zone. This is Doing. Looks back door. Finds Stevens. Doing gets it back. Back to Stevens. Stevens shot, goal. That's the hat trick for Dean Stevens as he starts to campaign himself for another YHH MVP plaque. Good pass by, little subtle pass there by Leighton Doing. He'll get an assist as well, his 3rd point of the day. Stinson cutting in. Tonka cuts it off. This is Aldrich. Long pass. That one's missed. And it's a icing on Tonka as the clock winds to under 8 minutes to go. Shot on, Potvin. Pad save by Corona. Now Hoffman. Good defensive play by Potvin. Lick now on defense of Stinson. Back comes Gakin. Gakin will take it wide. Defended nicely by Tuzignot. Gakin gets it. Battles with Cuchamilio. Bloom with a little body check. Are you going to get on that one? Body check on Bloom. I thought it was. It was a textbook body check. Leaned into him, smashed him into the boards. Clock keeps running. 6:40 now remaining. Andy Brink coaching the Skippers again with his son Joe and his good friend Michael Gergen. Where? Good poke check there by Velasco. Velasco's got some skill. Pops this one out. Comes Gakin again. Gakin dumps it in. He gets a change. He's a smart hockey player. They got good systems in place. They're going to have a successful season. I can see it. Shot in, steered wide by Van Weingeren. Held in by Franks. Franks holds it, spins out, back to the point, Breen. Breen to Franks. Franks gets it to Schultz, and the Warriors are able to clear this one out. Long feed. Festi, he gets it in. And out comes Leary. Leary backhands it in. Now Stevens to Eggert. Eggert for the Skippers. Can the Skippers repeat? We've had a couple repeat champions in this tournament. Or have we? I'm not sure we have. Seems like in the early years, Tonka, maybe Edina and Maple Grove alternated titles. I'm not sure we've had a repeat champion. Could Tonka enter the mix? Nash to Stevens. And that one goes out of play with 4:17 to go in the game. Penhallow fires one in. Funny bounce, saved by Van Weyngeren. Vesti brings it out, gets it across the checkered line. And it's picked up by Wenshaw. Feeds the center. Penhallow now. Back through center. He's seen all these forwards get points. He's like, hey, my turn. He fires one on net. It's saved by Aaron Van Weyngeren. Leary off the wall. Bloom. Potvin feeds it wide to Gaken. Gaken tries to slide it through to Lick. Can't get it. Now a chance for Festi. Festi got a low shot on. Aaron makes the save. Gaken can't catch up to that one. Bloom looks like he's shaken up a little bit. 2 minutes and 8 to go here in the game. Oh, we're gonna get a bump. Oh. Both guys going to the box. Cuchamillo and Timmons. So that'll be the rest of the game for them. Well, no, not necessarily. It's minute 30 penalties. Yeah, that's the rest of the game for them. They're not going to make it out. They got to wait for a whistle, too. Not going to be a lot of whistles here from here on out. The way the pace of the game has gone. Referee gets in the way there. Firing it through the crease. It's Brainerd. Shot tipped. Good effort by the Warriors. Back comes Stinson. Stinson with Hoffman to his right. Stinson crosses the line. We're 1 minute remaining. 1 minute to go. Eggert shot. Save Van Weyngeren. And Henson feeds Leary. He can't catch up with it. Hoffman now's got numbers. Walks in, goes backdoor, tipped by Stinson, just off the pad of Aaron. And that one goes all the way down, but no icing called. Didn't make it to the line due to some snow. Snow next to the boards. Big difference in ice quality between the first period and the third, especially along those players' benches. Velasco almost got one for a body check there. Ref had his arm ready to go, and he decided to play it out. Comes across the line, and that'll do it for the game. That's offsides, but there's 6 seconds to go. Tonka wins this one 8-0. Congratulations to them. They'll move on to the semifinals. And hey, hats off to Brainerd for really bringing their game this year, and good luck to them in their final 2 games of the Pumpkin, and hope they'll be back next year because we love having teams from northern Minnesota like Duluth and Brainerd come to the Pumpkin. For Justin Moss, I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in to the game. We'll see everybody for the next game. If not, we'll see you tomorrow or see you tonight for the semifinals.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.